I just want to get this tournament over with. Today was the wackest day ever. I'm just gonna tell you guys about how whack my day is and why I'm like just not in the mood to like play Melee or TO is. So I went to my friend's house, or not even his house, but his machine shop, like way down South Miami, like Bird Road and like Southwest 72nd. So I'm like way out there, and I had to get like a design project done for work. So I was like, all right, like I'm gonna use this 3D printer, like I'm gonna print this out real quick, like, because originally it was supposed to be due like in January, like have this done by January. Okay, cool. But then my manager, not even my manager, like my boss, like COO, is like, oh, well, actually, I want something to show investors. So can you have, oh, nice, there you go. But so can you have something by like in like 2 weeks? So, and it's not that big of a deal. I was like, all right, I've done some work, so I just have to like wrap this up, and I wanted to get like a prototype done. And I go, it's like a pretty chill day. Get some work done. Hang out with my friend, like, but ooh, there you go, Prof. Hang out with my buddy from college that I just haven't seen in, like, I don't know, probably about 2 years. Like got lunch, you know, went to like after we got everything done, and then went and had a drink at like Lincoln Spirit Brewing, whatever, something like that. It's right there on the corner. And cool day. And we get back, and I'm like ready to go. And we get back to the parking lot, where we're in front of the shop where we're parked, and somebody ran into my car and like stripped the bumper. So the bumper's like hanging off by like on the corner, like half hitting the ground. Like bolts are like torn out. And I'm just like, what? Are you kidding me? And like obviously there's no like information, there's nothing. It's just like my car just like half missing a bumper. So I had to just like unbolt the bumper, take what's left, and like fit it inside my car, like in the back seat, like across the back seat in the trunk, and quick. And then now I have to like skip work tomorrow morning, first thing in the morning, drive all the way out to like Pines, like way out, like take 75 to Sheridan, then just go as far west as possible, like 172nd Street, and to go to the body shop and get this redone. Hopefully it doesn't cost me an obscene amount of money, and so I'm pretty much gonna miss a whole day of work and then fall behind. And then tomorrow, or rather Tuesday, I have a doctor's appointment at 2, and which means I have to like pretty much leave work after lunch because the doctor's appointment's in Davie, and so that means that whole day of work shot. So I'm like now I'm gonna end up being behind, like unless I decide to just work from home and kill. Oh yeah, specify, that's why, and kill myself to stay like on top of things. But yeah, no, this week's gonna suck. So I don't know. Melee's whack, and Shine wasn't that hyped to watch. Like top 8, like was all right, but like it'd be cooler if Plup was playing Sheik and Mango was playing Fox. And anyway, and chat was interacting with me. PorkChops took game 1 pretty decisively despite a few SDs. This is the pretty standard Marth counter pick. The Prof counter pick. Prof is Prof really like an FD Marth? I haven't really seen him against, because I guess the only time you see him against Spaceys on FD is versus Clay, so it's not the best sample size, really. Yeah, no, Melee's way cooler to watch at top 64. Like, I had a lot of fun watching. Oh man, he blows that edge guard. I had a lot of fun watching like the top 96 bracket, but then it got like weird and clunky with the matches they decided to show. I wish there'd been 2 streams. That would've been way cooler. Wow. Okay. Very, very quick. 3 stock by Prof. Yeah, the only thing I wish they showed more of Triff's matches on stream, because there was only 1 stream. You only and because it was split up so weird, you only saw like a few, like a very, very small portion of the bracket, which wasn't that cool. Yeah, that's fair. Maybe I don't know about Kaike Prof on FD, but I know Kaike bodied Walmart Shoes the one time they played on FD, like super destroyed him. But ooh, that's cool. That's cool. That was I guess pretty optimal punish by Prof. And that's smart. Again, you know, no, I know he bans it against Prof, but if they ever play a best of 5, I mean, obviously the natural thing is to ban FD because why go to a stage you don't want to go to, or rather the worst stage in the matchup when you have the option not to. But I know that Kaike does traditionally pretty well against Prof, and the one time, or I guess it was 2 games in a set that he played Walmart shoes on it, he kind of got the hands. So. I don't know. Ooh, nice. Catches his jump, but you gotta get those edge guards. Those are important, like, especially against Clay, because otherwise he'll mix you up pretty good. His recovery's sick. Stadium Marth? Yeah, I could see Walmart shoes being a Stadium Marth for sure. For sure. But like, yeah, I think they both are. You know, I actually think. By the way, I don't know if Prof is feeling his, because this is interesting. Because this is my fault for not really paying attention, and I was gonna say he's doing pretty well. I think Prof does pretty well on Dreamland, and he this is interesting because normally when he gets counterpicked to Dreamland, he plays Sheik. So I wonder if that's, you know, him trying something out, if that's him saying, well, I'm feeling my Marth's playing well today, it beat Leia, it kind of wrecked Clay on FD, let's see how this goes. But now he's good. He's had 2 pretty good counters. But this is tough. This is very tough because, like, he's without, you know, pointing out the obvious, he has to clean this out quick because now Clay's gonna switch to the laser game. It just makes it that much harder to maneuver. And Prof not necessarily the most. That should be. He has his jump, but yeah, that's that. All right, the counter pick, Stadium, I guess.
Ready? Go!
Sorry, I had to respond to something. Ooh, okay, so we got the Pokemon Stadium. The Pokemon Stadium Marth himself, not the FD Marth, but the Pokemon Stadium. Yeah, that doesn't work at 0 or whatever. But there's a certain percent where you can't actually crouch cancel up B because of there's not enough. It doesn't lift you up off the ground, so you can't ASDI it back down. Hold on, I'll talk in a second. I have to respond to this. Yeah, Prof nods his head. He's like, all right, that's cool. I also sometimes don't really want to talk because, like, sometimes, I don't know, sometimes commentary just bothers me. Like, I mute a very good portion of streams unless, like, there's someone I know or like, and sometimes you just want to watch Melee and, like, think about it yourself, not have some, like, try-hard analyzing every little thing, especially when he's talking about himself. Okay, actually, though, it's funny. Prof messes those combos up all the time. Like, the up air, the up air forward smash, he like never gets those. But yeah, all right, he's doing pretty well.